Hello and welcome. My name is Ash and welcome to my YouTube channel, Ash Knows Travel, where we go over everything travel. And today we're doing a live travel advisor training for Mockbooking Flyers inside Canva. Now, these are one of my favorite things to teach about because it is so easy to go in there and just remake it over and over once you get it set up. So today we are going to work on just a couple examples of what you can do for the flyers because I already have some made for you as well. But at the end of this, okay, I'm going to give it to you so you can feel free to use it. The ones that are pre-made, you want to check the prices and update them because I haven't posted this in over a week. But for the most part, you should be able to just go in there and reuse whatever you see, and it will be yours to keep at the end of that. Don't we love gifts? We love gifts. So let's go ahead and start working towards building those Mockbooking flyers. Let me remove all the fancy stuff off your screen. And while I'm doing so, if you haven't already, make sure you like and subscribe to my YouTube channel so you never miss when I'm going live. So as you can see, I'm already in my Canva. Now, what I'm going to be showing you today might have some pro features of Canva, but I'm going to be giving you a template link. So if it already has a pro feature and you don't have pro, you can still use it because it's a template link. I'm providing it to you. Now, after that, you would have to use the free stuff, but it's totally up to you, what you decide to design it after you receive the link. So I'm going to go ahead and pull it up for you. This is what it looks like. Now, I'm going to show you how to go in and find this as well. But just to give you a quick example, here's what it looks like. This is basically vacations you can book with me now. That's just how I titled it as like a mock booking. This is about to be a bunch of trips, right? I did put 40 to 55% off. Is it accurate? No, but that's just what I saw when I was looking up the prices. What's the average? And then I also put deposits are available. If there is no deposits available on certain trips, you can just put some asterisks on it and let them know, or just don't put deposit at all. But that just means that some of the trips might have deposits. That doesn't mean you have to find all the trips with the deposits. Now, of course, when you receive this, you're going to want to switch any of this out that has my information on it. And as well, if you want to change the pictures, you can do so, but this comes attached. This is a whole thing together. So how do we get something like this before I go through all of the different pages? In order to be able to open something like this, it needs to be small. I need this to fit no matter where I'm putting it. So I can't do something really long like an Instagram story. It has to be small enough to fit in those little square blocks. So that's why it looks like this. When I went to go look this up, it was under Facebook posts. What is it? Looks like this. Do you see how they're square? That means they fit in there. But if I wanted to find like the travel ones, we do like that. And this is what they are. They're little versions of this in here. You put the info in there, the photos. You can do any of them that you choose. And then the main one was just one of the ones that I found at the page. Like you can do something like this to like start it. So then they can turn the page. And when I share this, like inside my social media, it's shared as a link. So it'll be alive. Like they can do animation, they can flip the pages, etc. So you could do it that way, or you can just set it as a PDF to somebody as well, however you want to do it, or just save it as pictures and upload it as a carousel. Several ways that you can do so, but that is how I find it here. Okay, so I'm going to go back to mine, and I've been working on this for a while. I just come in here and like update it and play around with it if I see things are off, and I fix it. But this is what one of the mock booking flyers look like. So it has all the details of a mock booking, except the pictures is just built inside of it. So it's just a whole flyer itself. So you can see 2 adults, 2 kids. This is for a family. It has a $200 deposit. It comes with $300 in resort credits. That tells me it was booked in Vax. And it's for the Royalton Splash Punta Cana. That is an autograph collection, all-inclusive resort and casino. Tells them Thanksgiving week because I like to do mock bookings for holidays because people are always looking to where to go for the holidays. Includes water park access and transfers. That's the thing. When I do mock bookings, totally up to you how you do your mock booking. Everybody does mock bookings differently. But for mine, excuse me, I do not put in the flights because I want this open to everyone. And we don't really get paid to book flights unless we charge for it, which we can, but I'm not pushing that. What am I pushing? The places we make money. This is where we make money, right? So keep that in mind for the mock bookings. Don't put yourself in a box with being very specific. Leave it open. So in that, I give them different options. So we have a family one. We have an adults only one, which is for 2 people. So we have the adults only all-inclusive one here. And then we have the tour. So all of these are just different trip options that they can take. I also have a Royal Caribbean one. And we're going to go in and do 3 of them just like this so you guys can understand how to make one. And then I'm going to give you all of these as well because why not? Why not give it to you, right? And then down here at the bottom is what we're going to be doing tomorrow. So I'll touch on that one tomorrow. But it's a whole thing together that you can give to your clients and just show them, hey, when you want to see the deals? Here's the deals I got. You can book these right now. So let's go in and make another flyer, shall we? I did pull up VAX, so I'm going to do one in VAX. I'm going to do another tour because the tours are very popular because they include flights, people like that. And then I'm going to do one on MSC since I already did Royal Caribbean. So we're going to work with these 3 vendors, and I'm going to try and be as quick as possible for when it comes to finding the trip to put in there. Let's first design the flyer, and then we can go in there and just kind of build out the information inside of it. So I'm going to open this one here. I'm just going to add a page so it looks like that. And then we're going to click on design here in the corner. And then it already has all the travel templates pulled up. You can type travel here, but it's showing me travel because I've been doing the travel the whole time inside of here. So then I'm going to pick on one that I want to do. Here we go. This is good. So we have the stuff in here. We'll put in the background photo from Vax, and then we'll get 2 more photos as well. And then we're going to say something probably else, like, let's go. They like that too. And then we'll change it here. We'll put all the small details into here, so we'll get rid of this. I'm going to copy this right here, and I'm going to put it in here for all the details. And then we're going to put our call to action here. So it's going to be a little bit bigger. So I want to group them though, because I want to drag them together. You see how I can't drag them together? So watch this. If you click on it, I did a video about this the other day. You guys want to see it. Click on this one. And then I'm losing my voice. Hit shift and then click on that one. And then now you hit group. Now I'm going to bring them together. Then I can go like this. See how that works? Pretty cool, huh? So we'll put our information at the bottom. We can even probably just move this up. Sometimes you have to edit it, guys. Sometimes it doesn't always go the way you intended it to, and that's perfectly fine. Yeah, there we go. We're going to fix the picture anyways. But I'm going to pull it up. So then we can pull the words up. We need to pull the words up. Give us some more room, right? Think of just all these little templates as like a platform for you to just kind of extend it to. Don't use it as just like the only thing you can do, right? But use these templates as like a background of where to start. It saves you a lot of time. So let's change this. That's the go. That is oof. And then we'll bring this up here. I don't know what happened with the photo, but it's okay. You see how you can be really technical with this if you really wanted to, but we don't have to be. Okay, so that should be good enough for it. They're not going to spend too much time on it, so you don't spend too much time on it, okay? And then we'll put all the information here. It's got the little leaves. We'll get rid of this. Always, please, always put on your logo. Put your logo in your brand. Then you can just grab your logo like that. Taught you that the other day too in the training. Always put your logo in here because you don't want people to take it from you. Do you see how my logo is on every single part of this? Every single part has my logo in it. So if somebody comes on Facebook, etc., I mean, can they crop it out? Probably, but that's a lot of work. Here, I put it right in the middle so they can't crop that out. So I do try to make sure I protect myself in this because, you know, you don't want other advisors to see it and then take advantage of your hard work. So let's go and find our place, shall we? So I'm in Bax already. I'm going to do Fun Jet. People typically like to go to, tropical areas internationally, right? So like Caribbean, Mexico. So I'm going to do ChatGPT real quick, and I'm going to say the best area to go to. And I'm doing right now August, September, October, November. Probably going to do December. Um, let's see, Caribbean or Mexico for Christmas. Right? We can do. Let's make them do the work, shall we? All right. So the best area and resort to go to for the Caribbean or Mexico for Christmas. Oh, okay. Well, hold on. We're not that balling. Let's bring it down. Okay. Los Cabos, Rivera Maya. I already have. What did we have? You want to give them options. So I have Jamaica, Decana. Okay, we could do a Mexico one. I don't have any Mexico in here. This is Bahamas. Yeah, let's do a Mexico one. Perfect. All right. So what did they say? Let's do Maya and Cancun. Got it. Okay. Yeah. Yep. All right. Moon Palace is somewhere that a lot of people want to go to. I have had 2 agents now ask me about Moon Palace, and I'm like, we have to book direct. You can't book Moon Palace and Vax. So it has to be Pleasant Holidays or direct to Palace Company. So, okay, that's fine. Let's do Riviera Cancun. Maybe this one. Maybe Tulum too. We'll see. Let's go. So, FunJet is my best friend for the Mexico, Caribbean area, so I will be using them. Hotel only because this is a mock booking. I don't want to look for prices on flights. I am going to do only 2 people because kids typically are free for the hotels. So I will just leave that open for them. If they want to bring their kids, we'll reprice it, right? But I want it to make it as cheap, but yet not as cheap. I want it to be like a good deal for them, okay? So let's do Mexico so I can just pull them all up. There's a certain type of one that we have to choose. Oh, not too far. Let's do Cancun. Here we go. We want this one right here. Or this one. Either one of these. We'll choose the second one. I like this one better. So that's going to give us both Cancun and the Riviera Maya. And then we're going to let's do some Christmas time frame. Don't shy away from Christmas. It looks probably expensive, but it's actually the flights that are typically more expensive. So let's go. 4 nights, 5 days. Perfect. While it's thinking, let's go in here and change a couple of things since we already know where we're going, right? We could do technically, we're gonna have to change this font. Oof. I like this one. Does not look way better. Oh snap. Go away. There we go. I'm pretty sure it should say let's go too. Alright. Trying to give myself some room here. Get rid of that guy because ew. This is good. I'm just copy and pasting, by the way. Perfect. That's fine. You can do whatever you want when it comes to designing because people don't really read this. I'm going to be honest with you. They're just looking for the details and they're looking for the prices. All my prices are highlighted with these yellow things here, so I could just go put them in here. Put them in there. Always do this where I put the most important information. Uh-oh. Where did that go? I don't see it. Oh, there it is, up top. Okay. This way, when you're posting it, We're going to go and be able to grab their attention with the highlighted bubbles. Trying to do this as fast as possible when it comes to the pasting and stuff, because you guys are like, okay, I'm just watching this lady do this. So here we go. We got some information now. We just need to put in the details. This, of course, I'll just leave this blank so you can put your own info. And then I'll put the bread and butter in the middle. So let's go find our place. We might have to change it to something else. Breathless, I'm pretty sure this is adults only. Is Breathless adults only? Or is it dreams? This is pretty good, actually, for Christmas. They have this priced pretty low, but I don't like this. We're not going there. Hyatt's pretty good. All inclusive, upgrade bonus available, exclusive perks. Okay. Do we have any? This one's going to be good because it has all these free perks. So that's why I like Dreams and Breathless. Ryu. Oh, do I have a Ryu? Wait, guys. Wait. Look at those perks. Do we have Ryu? Nope. Ocean Eden. Okay. We could do Ryu. And it's 5-star. This is perfect. Let's go with this one. And it's got these resort credits. That's going to be our seller. Honestly, $2,100 for Christmas isn't that bad. Comes out to only $1,000 per person, and then they pay for their flights. So not bad at all. Let's see if they have any deposits before we continue on. Okay. I'm going to go to the checkout screen real quick. And the checkout screen is going to give us the total price. So we'll be able to scroll to the bottom and find that out. Just ignore that. It does this to me all the time. All right. Deposit. Yep. $100 deposit. So $50 per person. Yes. Okay. Transfers are included. There we go. And then this is Junior Suite. This is just telling us about the the taxes, and they want us to do the travel protection plus unless there's a fee. So thank you for telling us that. So let's go look at the hotel real quick, make sure it's what we want. Oh, wow. Oh, okay. No wonder it's rated 5 stars. All right, but let's go to where I like to go for all of this. Palace. We're going to go to Google, and then we'll probably, it's going to be too hard to find flights in there. Oh, you can also book it direct too if you ever want to, guys. Rio Pro is pretty good. But I'm going to go to a place like this because I want their photos. I don't care about the actual. Do you see how much prettier their photos are? All right. So I'm going to grab this guy, copy that guy, right? Go into the flyer. Passed it. I have to change out the verbiage, but that's okay. Oh, it's not going to let me. Fun. Watch this. Okay. Thank you. All right. Can't move it up though, so that's not going to work. 1 second. I'm going to figure this out. Oh, snap. Just leave the whole page. Don't do that. All right. So if I want it to look like that, but I don't want it to fit the whole page, I'm just going to do like this. Pull it up there. You see how it's there now, but it's blocked by everything. So we're going to send it to the back. There you go. So there am I. Oof, it looks like a palace. Now we're going to put a photo of the room and then a photo of something nice in there. And you can take these photos from here. Oh, this one's so much prettier, right? That probably would have been a better one. Okay, pick whatever one you want. You don't have to be very you can just get one of these photos. You don't have to be very on point when it comes to all these details, right? Because people are just going to come in here and they're just looking at prices. So get the photos that are going to wow them, but get in and get out. Don't spend too much time with this. Oh, that's not my copy. Copy. Okay. And then let's go find out what room we're going to get. So back to backs. So we got the photos we need. We're getting a junior suite. So now we're gonna go back to the gallery. Close this out because it's irking my nerves. And let's do a junior suite. There we are. Oh, it has a nice little, wow, a whole bathtub right in the middle of the room. Nice. Okay. See, this one's not gonna let me copy it. So I have to get around this. Around it. I'm gonna screenshot instead. 1 second. I'm copying the screenshot. Delete. There it is. If it needs to go in here. I don't think it's gonna go in here though. Oh, it did. It did. Okay, perfect. There we go. See? Now I can move it over just a little bit so they can see it. And I don't mind if the words are overlapped right there. Okay, so we can get rid of this. We can do $50, $50 deposit per person. And then this one, we're going to do $850 in resort credits. Now, this is during Christmas, right? So I'm going to decorate it towards Christmas. So we're going to go to Elements. Then we're going to type in Christmas. And we're going to put some cute stuff on there. Let's go. There we are. Oh, snap. Be careful. It's like a Christmas present. Yeah? I don't know. I'm getting creative here. A little too creative, maybe. Let me see what I can find. Oh, yeah. I understand. I want them to know it's Christmas without me saying it's Christmas. That's what I'm doing. Right. There we go. All right. Now we've decorated it. Now let's go get the details. So this is actually the Riviera Maya, so I need to change this. Oops. A little bit small here. The font is weird with this one. I'm going to change the effect. I'll bubble it. Nope. It's the font. Okay. Let's change the font real quick, guys. Is this font? Oh, there we go. This might be okay. Like I said, don't spend too much time with this. Because I'm not going to. Oh, looks weird, but okay. No, that's right. All right. So now let's go get the details. So what do we need? We need the location. So we're going to do, this is 5 stars. So I'm going to copy this. I'm going to paste it here. Make this long, and I want it in the middle. And we always tell them 5 stars. Oops, stars. Gotta make it sound fancy. I mean, it is fancy, but you have to tell them it's fancy. 5 stars. Rio Palace, Riviera Maya, all inclusive. We're gonna put in here, I'm gonna steal something from up here. You see how I have this herbage here in yellow? We're gonna put one of them here, and we're gonna put something, let's see right here. 2 adults. And then I'm gonna take that same thing, I'm gonna paste it again. And here we're gonna put junior suite so they know which room it is. And then let me bring this up a little bit. It looks like snow, right? That's so nice. Okay. Then we got to get the rest of the details. So we need the room, we need the dates, what it includes, the total price, and when it's due. So let's go do that. Now you can see I put this with ChatGPT, right? We can get rid of the bullet points. I don't know why they're here. But I did this one with ChatGPT, and you can do so as well. Or if I just wanted to, I could just come in here and just bring it down, you know, and just copy it and then just change it out. So 2 adults, junior suite, get rid of that. It doesn't have the full view. And then the dates were 22nd through the 26th of December. That's all I said. 26. Okay. And then we're going to change this to Christmas week. Includes round trips. And then let's go get the total price. There's the 815 credits in case anybody didn't see that. You can tell them later like what it includes, but it's always like this coupons for spa services, golf, wedding stuff, photos, dining, all etc. Stuff like that. That's what it is. It's like coupons, but it sounds nice. And then let's go in here and we'll do the total price is 2208. We could even do like this if we wanted to, but it doesn't really matter. It's a destination. They're gonna see it when people check in. They're used to paying stuff, right? So it's not the end of the world. We'll just copy it though, and then we need to see the total price is due on November 7th, 1630. It's due November. All right. So I'm just gonna say November. Let's do November 1st because I need to give myself some room. Okay. So let's go to Riviera Maya. 5 stars. I hate when it does these little bullet points, like go away, go away. You. We need it to look like, kind of like eye catching. And this is what people pay attention to. So there's that one. First one done. That is a Mockbooking Flyer. Yay! All right, let's go to the second one. So I already have one. I'm gonna close this out. I'm gonna close out backs. I'll close this guy. Close this guy. Leave ChatGPT up. Let's go into Exotica. We'll do a tour. I like to do Exotica only, guys, because it says flights included. But on my tours, I only do the starting price. I don't do full prices because the flights are going to change the price. So that honestly doesn't matter. So how do you do that in Exotica? Click on destinations. I already have an Italy one put in there. So let's do something a little bit different. A lot of people have been kind of exploring different locations. So let me find one that I feel would be good. Australia, New Zealand. Oh, let's do Peru. A lot of people have been asking me about Peru lately. I feel like it's becoming a hot spot more than it normally is. So here is the Peru tours. I like to do a lot of their photos, like I screenshot it because they have it like where they'll like put the insurance inside of it. So we might do something like that. But we're probably gonna do this guy. This is the easiest one. So I'll open that up and it has a flash sale. So we like that. But I need to make sure that they have some good dates available because I have to kind of be able to offer that to my clients when I'm telling them like, hey, let's go look at Peru. What kind of dates do we have, right? So let's go ahead and take a look at the other one I did. See here, I don't have any really dates put in there, and that's perfectly fine. I don't need to put them in there. I just need to make sure they're available. Like, I don't want to give them a flash sale discounted tour and then they can't have anything to book, like all the dates are taken. So I'm going to put that in there. So let me go ahead and add the flyer, and we'll go get another flyer. This time, go back to design. Go here. Let's just see what happens if I Oh, they have these cute ones, so if you want to do something like that, you can, but not my style. Let's find something good. I need room to write, so that's always the biggest thing, and we're just going to copy exactly how we have it here. Remember, we don't bend the wheel, we just keep going with the wheel. So I like this one here, and I like the fact that she's ready to travel. She's touring, so we can change up the background for the Peru, and then we can also just kind of get rid of this, and just do Peru. We'll probably move it out of the way. Maybe in the middle. There we go. And then we will take the photo here. Do you see this right here? How it has the flex cancellation? I love this. This just makes my heart happy. Saves me time. So I'm going to screenshot this guy, right? And then on the screenshot, I'm going to hit copy. Thank you. And then I'm going to delete it and we'll go in there. All right, we're going to have to fix this guy again, just like we did last time. This is a setting to make it brighter, okay? All right, perfect, yes. Already did it for us. Let's go. Let me in here. Okay, perfect. Oh, why is there sand? Oh, there's real sand. Oh, there's sand. Okay. I didn't realize there was sand. Nope, you can't go there. Can you go? All right, go away. Go away. Also go away. Do that. All right, I'm gonna get rid of everything here. I don't need all this. Okay, this lady, she looks a little weird, but she works. We're gonna probably put her over here though. And have an idea. There we go. I think the sand might be a little too much. Yeah, sand looks weird. Fun sand. It's fun. But don't worry, we're still gonna decorate. Okay. So we got Peru, we got this up here. Make this go away. Let's go grab all the stuff that we can steal. So copy, paste, copy, paste. That's always the same. We just gotta change out oops, the locations. And then I have this in a whole box. So we'll just take it out of the whole box up here. This, scroll it back down, and then putting that in there. So that's all our important stuff. We'll put that guy here. Put this guy, I want him really big. So like this, and then here, and then here. It's perfect. All right. Bigger. All this is really like 90% of I feel like what we do when we're doing this is just adjusting stuff, right? So forgive me if it looks like I'm just fixing things, but that's literally what we do. I'm gonna put the llama in there because that is fun. So llama, a little bit this. So now we're gonna bring them in with these little designs. And you can put whatever photo you want, guys. It doesn't have to be the ones that I'm putting. These are just the easiest for me to do. So this is great. So now let's go ahead and get the price, like the average price per person. We also need to copy this part at the bottom, which is going to be perfect for the verbiage of starting at, because not all of these can be booked because it says can range. That's why I put that in there. So let me go ahead and get the price. So it's on average is this right here. So this is what I'm going to put. But like I said, let's check the dates because I want to make sure they have, see how it says booked, zero, blocked, best price. They have availability. So that's what I wanted to make sure. Zero blocked. They don't have any booked or blocked. And they only have it at the end of Christmas. So this is all taken care of. So I need to know this. So if somebody messages me about it, I need to be like, oh yeah, I remember seeing availability in these dates. So that's why I always do this before I post it, so I can make sure like it's actually available. So this is the average price right here. So we're gonna put this right here. Same thing, just add one. And then I want to make this a little bit bigger. Yep. And then let's change out the locations. Oops. Like this. Oof, I got crazy. All right, perfect. There you go. I'm like a perfectionist. I can do this for a long time, but that's perfect. Gives them starting price, gives them trip highlights, what's included. This is the same for Exotica all the way through. Perfect. My dates, but it's missing one thing. What is it missing? A logo. Don't forget to put your logo so nobody can take your stuff. So if you have this problem, let me show you what to do. Let me lock it. I'm gonna lock it. Lock. Now I can go on top of it. Okay. Now, if you see this and you go to edit it and it won't let you edit it, I'm gonna unlock it. But just keep in mind, that's how you can put stuff on top of it, is locking it into place. Right? Right. One more, and then we're done. So one more page. We're gonna go do a cruise line now. Wonder how my time is being. How are we doing on time here, ladies and gentlemen? Oh, 39 minutes. That's not bad. Not bad. All right. So let's go in and do now MSC. Yeah, I know. It expired. It's okay. I did MSC because there is a cruise line specifically coming to Galveston. A lot of people like to cruise out of Galveston, yes? And they have a specific new ship that's coming in November, and I want to push it. So we're going to go and embark on the journey of MSC. So how do we find it? Book now. From, it has to be from November, but MSC is weird. So to get this to work, you have to pick a port. Yes. But I have to also make sure this is Texas because there's another port. Yep, there's another port that's called Galveston, in case you didn't know that. Now the dates will work. So this is when the dates are available for the ship. So let's do, I think I already did a Thanksgiving cruise. This is Halloween weekend. So we could do either a Thanksgiving cruise or a Christmas one. I feel like it's going to be very expensive, but let's just do the last Thursday. Let's do a Thanksgiving cruise. That's when people are typically off. So, oh, no available departures. Just kidding. Let's start here and then go like that. Will that help you? Here we go. Okay, so these are the dates that are available. So we have the 23rd. Now, mind you, leaving out of Galveston, they're all 7-night cruises. They don't have anything shorter. So, and this is where it goes. It's the same ship regardless, but still, people are going to want to take this. I like this pricing, and this one is our pricing. If you see where it says TA only rate, no commission, so that's why it's so cheap. That's for us. But this is a flash cruise sale, so that's maybe a good idea to send out. But that's just per cabin, so this is for 2 adults. What else do we have? 1896. These aren't bad, but I do like the 23rd. Oh, that's the week of Thanksgiving. Yeah, let's do that one. I'm surprised it's that cheap, or that's pretty cheap. All right, let's go. Thanksgiving cruise. That means we get to put turkeys on the flyers. Yay us! If they are actually booking with MSC, if you haven't watched my training, always make sure they get a Voyagers Club member so they can get a better discount. But we're gonna act like they don't have one here, right? Let's do a Bella balcony because they are the most prettiest rooms. Yes. Guaranteed staterooms. I don't have to find their room. It's just going to be the basic pricing of the balcony. So keeps it easy, keeps it to where I can just go and get the price details. And this is for 2 people, by the way. I didn't add anybody else in there. You can add people if you want, but I just try to keep it as simple as possible. So here's the quick details. I'm trying to come in here. I want to see the commission and I want to see the deposit. Now, the only problem I have with MSC is it's kind of hard to see when the stuff is actually due. So we're just going to put the deposit and the total price. I can't ever find it unless I go all the way through. It doesn't ever tell me the to the end of when it's due. Let's see. Price details. There's the total commission. Show itinerary. Yeah. I don't know why. It makes you wait to all the way to the end. Like, it can't give me all this stuff. I think because it wants me to add all those extras in. But we're not. Go away. I just want the bear cruise, please. Yeah. There's that. Okay. Let me see now. Amount due to confirm booking. But see, it's not going to let me go. Yeah, I know. You want their information. Okay. I can still work with this. This is fine. That's not a bad price for 2 people. And the deposit is only $3.98 to confirm. So I'm just going to put exactly that. So let's go in here. We're going to find a flyer like this. Hit design. Let me find one. I do like this little background here. Then you can put like the ship coming in. Yeah? Let's do that. Let's go. Get rid of that guy. We're going to put the information here. We'll put the ship name here. MSC. That works. And then I need the actual ship that it's going to be. I don't remember the name. Seascape. All right. Thank you. Wow, that's really interesting. Now, for the Royal Caribbean, I put the actual logo on there, so we could do that too. We might have to do that because that MSC looks weird. So, Seascape, I'm going to put the ship here. How am I going to do that? Great question. I have to go get the ship first. Let's see if they're going to give me any photos. They give me this, which is cool. I'll take that too. Oops. We will take this. That is the itinerary. I have it here. So we're going to put it here too. It's a little bit bigger. So we don't need the actual dates. We just need it like this. And then we'll put the details here. We could add a background for the details too. And then we'll get the logo. Go away, hot. But let's go get a photo of the MSC Seascape. And this doesn't matter because they don't care. And I want one like this. Yep, just like that. I want it to like drive into me. Ooh, this even in the background would be nice too. Let's go. All right, now I'm going to do something. If you don't have Pro, it wouldn't technically work, but on this setting, you could still use it, okay? Something like this works. Yeah. I kind of like it here though. Then I could put my logo up there. Don't forget your logo. Uh-oh. Where did I put it? Where did it? Yep, you could do that. And if you don't like that without the background, you could leave the background in there too, if you wanted to. Like that. Let's see. No, so I don't let me put it back. But you can if you want. This works fine for me. So we are now going to put the details. They don't actually have a lot of details in here. I just need the total price. And then I'm going to put the deposit like this. I'm going to put that guy in. Oh, no, I stole him. Add. You go down. And then add. And it's okay if it's bland, guys. Don't worry about how bland it is. Like, when I mean bland by like, don't worry if it doesn't have all of the details. That's perfectly okay because you want them to inquire. This is just to start the conversation. And I really like this. So hold on. Let me go here. You see how this looks? I like this. Let's duplicate it, take it, put that back, go back. Thank you. Okay. And we could do something like this. Let's see. Their photos are not as cute as Royal Caribbean. Royal Caribbean, they go all out on their photos. MSC's like, here's a boat. This is what it look like. This is the boat we take. And they're all leaving. I need it to come towards me. Goodness. This is pretty cool. We could do a whole tour if you really wanted to. Okay, let me just go back to this one. This is the only nice photo they have. Silence. Alright. We could do it like that too, if we want. But the problem is it's going to run out of words. But that's okay. Because you don't really need words on this. This works. Whatever you want to do. And then I need to get the room. So I'll put the room here. We'll put a photo of the room here. And then we're just going to put, it's $3.98. Now I'm going to put, instead of the due date, because it's not giving me one, I'm just going to put to confirm. To reserve. There we go. And then we also want them to know that it is, I need to make some room up here. I'm losing my voice slowly and surely, so if I cough in your ear, I'm so sorry. Okay, there's this guy. And then, please. And we're going to change this to Thanksgiving. We're make it a little bit longer. I feel like this is so good for people who have this. I always have this problem. People are like, oh, what kind of deals do you got right now? And I'm like, I don't know. Like, where do you want to go? Right? Like, that's what we always say. Like, where do you want to go? Then I'll tell you. Like, hey, this solves this problem right here. I'm going to give this an effect. And I'm either going to make it look cool. This one's pretty cool. Catches your eye. What if I do like this? Oh, yeah, let's leave that. Let's change the color because it's really yellow. There's just so much yellow here. Effects. When you click on that, click on the color, and you can change it. We could even make it blue, dark blue. Here, we could leave it light. That's fine. All right. Now we got all the details in there. That's really all you need. But we just need to get the photo of the room. So let's go find out what room it is. It should be the Bella balcony. Yep. And then we already have the search up for MSC. So what I'm going to do is just add this to it. And it should give me the room. Oh, wow, this guy's got a whole bunch of stuff. Let's just do a search. Oh. I feel like we might be what it's talking about here. That's the Eagle Cruise. I feel like this is it. That could be the extended one, the balcony stateroom. Balcony area. Yep, that's it. Okay, back to where we were. I'm gonna go grab it. I like this, the way it's setting. They did a good job on that photo. But the room's all the same, as you can see. Get rid of those people's luggage. That is not the right cruise ship. What? Okay. This one's good too. But let's do this one, maybe. Oh, no, this is it. Let's do this. It's just the opposite direction. Perfect. Thank you. Have a good day. Bye. Alright. Slap that guy right there. And then this is just a balcony. We're gonna put exactly what they're getting. Okay, so perfect. Now we're gonna design it a little bit and then we're done. So this is Thanksgiving. So I'm gonna design it as a Thanksgiving. Aww. I told you guys we're gonna put turkeys on it. Yes. Love the turkeys. Thanksgiving's like my favorite holiday because we get to eat. Yes, that's what I'm here for. I'm here for the food. Feed me. Alright. Nice little guy there. Okay, okay. Oh no, that's too much now. Come on. Sometimes I just do the most. Yeah, okay. We can even put this guy at the bottom here. Something like that. I don't know. Alright. You guys get the idea, right? It's very easy to make these. And it's the same thing. So now that I have these 2 or 3 extra now I got like a whole brochure. Let's go look at it. I want to show you what it looks like. Create a public view link. Let's copy it. This is what they see. So, of course, it probably see it more on a phone than they would the computer, but here it is. And you can make these links if you wanted to. You can make these clickable links, and they should be able to click on them. Like if I did the travel with Dash, clickable links. You can also animate it if you want to. There's a lot, but here's the one we created. Here's the other one we created, and Seascape. Right? So that is it for today, ladies and gentlemen. I'm gonna go ahead and we're gonna go get the link. So let me close all this out. Now, I know that you guys, of course, are going to want to know how to open this. So let me explain real quick. I'm going to give you the template link. Once you guys get the template link, any updates that I make to this template will automatically be made. So I'm going to leave this link alone. I'll make my own later on. But all you have to do is just open the template link and you should be able to use it. So I'm going to go grab it now. This is the template link. And I'm going to send it to the chat here. And I'm going to also open my studio while I'm in there so I can read the chats. So if you guys have questions, feel free to ask them. And then tomorrow, you're going to want to come back because we're going to design this part at the bottom. We're going to make another one so you guys can kind of have an idea of what to do. So then you have a full brochure by the time you're done with it. All right. So I'm going to head over now to my studio. If you have questions, feel free to ask. If you haven't already, make sure you like and subscribe and comment below. If this training helped you, if you're excited to use this, let me know. I'm going to paste the link in the chat and I want you guys to go off and start giving this to all your clients. Do you have any deals? Yes, I do. Post this on your social media. Here's my deals. And all you have to do is go in there and update them. If you want to know how long the price matches, like how long it lasts, when it comes to Exotica, it's normally the deals for the whole month. So I do that every month. The Vax deals, I wouldn't go any longer than 24 hours. And the same with the cruise ones. But if you feel more comfortable with like updating it less, just put starting at prices and then go in and check the deposits every couple of days. But I always just let them know, like, hey, the price is subject to change, etc. You can put that somewhere inside here. I could probably find a place to put it. But these are just meant to start the conversation. Is somebody actually going to book this? Probably not. But you have the starter of the conversation, right? So make sure you guys join me tomorrow so we can go in and learn about how to make the actual travel advisor flyer that you can give to everyone. Other than that, thank you so much for hopping on, and I hope you all have a beautiful day. I'm going to be in my studio now, and I'm going to play us some background music.